Hello, peeps. I have stuff to talk about. This is crazy. This is so crazy. This is nuts. This is literally nuts. Like, I can't even. So, you know how this is so crazy. I freaking knew it. Although it was the wrong family. But I still knew it. I knew it. It was. And the other stuff makes sense too. Okay. So the prophecy of me being born in the family was a warning because I'm the ending to a beginning. And as I continued here to tell you this is like, if you watch my last video, I was talking about vampires and like how we have vampire teeth in the family and like just like the weird stuff to do with it, right? But then I was also talking about like the other side. I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube saying the word. So I gotta be careful here. But I just found out, and I thought this was in the family. Like I knew there was something up in the family with it, but it was the wrong side of the family. I don't even know if I should talk about this. But I need to vent it out. I need to vent it out. And like, I don't know, I need to vent it out. And I might share the video, the recording. I don't know. I gotta listen to the recording myself and see if you can even hear the conversation. But some of the conversation. I didn't record the whole thing because my mind didn't go, oh, I should record this for proof. But, so we were, remember, okay, so if you watch my last like talking video, it's called Vampire. If you watch that, I talked about going to a concert tonight. And so I talked about me, my mom, my brother, we're going to grandma's, have supper with her, and then we're going to go to the concert. And I didn't say what concert. Now I can say it was Theory of a Dead Man. They were okay. Citizen Soldier was really good, though. I liked them. And then I've never heard of... I got an eyelash. Hold on, I got an eyelash. It's the worst. Did I get it? No. Oh, the worst. Got it. Okay. So we were talking... wait, what? My eye just got like, oh my gosh. Do I have another one? Ever since when I was little and I was put on, I was put on methotrexate. Oh, I got it. So I have 2 now that I just got. But, like, okay, so I'm totally getting off topic here, but I wanted to finish that one. Why is it just one random piece right there? Or is that just my... is it just my imagination? It looks like there's just, like, one long piece. Is it my imagination? Because I've never noticed that before. Right? Am I right? Because, like, they're back further here, and then this one's just, like... I don't know. It looks like I have a peak. don't know. Oh my god, I just totally got off course. Multiple things. Okay. Before I finish what I was talking about, I want to finish the other thing I brought up. Like, my eye made me remind me. Okay, so when I was a junior in high school, I was put on this medication, and this medication, it was methotrexate. It has side effects, and you had to be put on other meds because of those side effects. And I was put on folic acid. And ever since I've been on folic acid, I'm not on it. I haven't been on it for over, I'm 33, so like, whoa. I just put yeah, okay. But I haven't been on it. So, like, let's see. What's 10? That's 22. So, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. So, what, 15 years ago almost? I haven't been on it. And ever since I was put on it, my eyelashes every once in a while fall out. And it'll be like 2 or 3 that I end up like having come out. And it's so annoying. My eye will literally bug me until I get it too. And I don't know if it's the top one or the bottom one. Did I get it? Look into my eyes. Okay, back to what I was talking about. So that was off topic. Okay, so I don't know if I should share this. I really don't know. I mean, I tweeted about it, so like it's kind of already out there, but my dad's side of the family are the dork. And that does not mean bad. I want to put that out there, but they are what I thought. And that's why we have our own special Bible. Oh. Did you hear what I said? If you did hear what I said, then so be it. And obviously I've never tapped into it, and that's why they don't grow. But remember, if you watch the last video where I'm talking, the one called Vampire, you hear what I say, that I've had weird cravings that I've wanted to try, and that I like the and it all makes sense now. It also makes sense why I am an old person or an old body in a young mind. So that's that side of the family. The other side of the family. The other side of the family are okay, I'm not going to say the word, but my grandpa, he brought them to town. So they weren't in this town, not the town I'm in right now, the town where him and grandma live. He brought them into that town, and he I don't know, I tweeted about it. He died at 3:33 exactly. But on top of that, he brought them to town, like I said. He was a 33. If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. If you don't, I'm sorry. Go read my Twitter. Go read my tweet. And if it's not that, if you're watching this video and like it's that tweet's not the top tweet anymore or whatever, like just scroll down, you'll find it. But he was where the women are northern stars. Does that help? I can't say it because YouTube will get, I can get in trouble on YouTube. So that's one of the big reasons I'm not saying it either. But my theory about them was right. If he was, since he, not if he was a 33. And since he's passed away, my uncle has taken over and he is the 33. So I have, I don't have it in my blood. Well, I have vampire in my blood, but I also have in my blood. I'm literally example of light and dark. I'm literally an example of light and dark. And so that makes sense as well with bipolar, up and down, up and down. It's just so crazy. It's so crazy. I did not know. I knew he was like, I knew Grandpa was like something big, but like I didn't, like he was a part of something, but I didn't really know what it was he was a part of. And then today, when we were driving, after dropping Grandma off and we were leaving, I saw one of their lodges. And I was like, oh, and I took a picture. And my brother and my mom were like, why are you so, what happened? Why are you so excited? And I was like, oh, you won't get it. Never mind. And then they're like, what? And then I said the name and I was like, oh. And then my mom said Grandpa was, her dad was, yeah. And then my brother said that he was a 33. And my mom said, yeah, he's at the top. And then after he passed, and then your uncle took over. And I was like, wait, what? What? And so if I don't have kids, the bloodline is over on my dad's vampire side. But if I do have kids, it continues. It's so crazy. I always had this strange feeling that I was connected to them, or we had ancestors that were them, or something. And I asked for a sign, and then this happens. So Grandma, that means, was a northern star. So don't ask me what they do, because I know someone that has a family member that is one as well. Used to be one. He's not one anymore. But that person always talks about them as a negative thing, and kind of like what society talks about them, like what the awakened people talk about. like what I used to talk about. Like they're bad and they do these things and you hear all these stories. But then I have my mom's side of the family, and if you know her family, like Grandpa would not do that stuff. And my uncle would not do that stuff either. So like, and I've always wondered if it like maybe it was like a cover up. Like maybe, yeah, like maybe there really are people that, you know, but then some of it's covered up. Like, or like there actually is the two separates. Ooh, I almost said that other word too. You're not supposed to say those words online. Because you can get banned. So, like, they're the two separate, maybe. But they both think they're doing good. They both think they're good. But is it good? They don't realize it's not good. I don't know. But like I said, I don't know. If you have questions about like, well, what does each level mean? What do they do? Like, what's the real truth? Like, I don't know, and I don't know if I'll ever know at the moment. I don't know. But here's the other crazy part too is, so I asked them why haven't I, or like why, what did I asked? I asked, you know, this might be a sign I'm not supposed to be talking about it. Because my brain is like struggling all of a sudden, and all I could think about on the way home is like getting so excited to tell my cousin Katie, and I can't FaceTime her tonight, so like I needed to get it out. So like, here you go, you're welcome. I asked something about why am I just hearing about this now, or why can't I know the truth or something like that? And he said something about because you weren't ready, and when they think you're ready, they will come. And I'm like, well, who will come? Like, what side here? And he says they will come. You are the ending to a beginning, or a beginning to an ending, ending to a beginning. Yeah, you are an ending to a beginning. And my path, purpose, destiny, and all that has already been chosen, and I have no choice at all. I don't have any free will, unlike other people who do have free will. Like other people that can they have no multiple paths they can take. I supposedly can't. And I'm like, okay, so then what am I supposed to be doing? Exactly what you've been doing. Exactly what you're doing. And the weird shit is the fact that my brother said exactly what you're doing, what you've been doing. My aunt said the exact same thing to me. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, Jess. You just keep going. And now that I think about it, that's 3 people that have said this to me, actually. I just was told that back in April. Yeah, back in April, I got a Reiki done by one of our friends. She's more my sister's friend. I shouldn't say by one of our friends. She's my sister's friend. And whoa, wait a minute. 4 people. Because there was 2 people at that event. They both told my mom to tell me to not change. To keep going and keep doing what you're doing. That's your purpose, just to keep doing what you're doing. Just keep being you. Do not change. And yeah, so 4 people have told me that now. That's so crazy. So I wonder if that's why I don't like steak. Because we've had this conversation. I'm scared. Not like actually scared, but like I'm scared to tap into my shadow side, my dark side, I guess. And so maybe that's why I don't like steak, because it's like a, what's the word? It's like a subconscious, like, stay away from it, because if you try it, or I've tried it, I don't like it, but like, maybe I'm scared of how it makes me feel, if that makes sense. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but I'm excited about this news and the other news. Like, I am so excited that, it sounds so dumb, but I'm so excited to be a part of both. Like, it's just, and it all makes sense now. Like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. My grandpa is a 33. My uncle is a 33. What? And my family, my grandpa brought it to that town. What? What? Oh my gosh. But my part I'm struggling about that is, like, you hear that they're so bad. Like, they do all these horrible things. Like, people even, like, come out of, like, stories of talking about, like, what happens. People that have family members that are in them have talked about, like, so my brain's, like, so confused. Like, is it, like, a cover-up, like I thought? Like, they're adding into the game to cause more fear, because... But why would they want to cause fear? I can understand them, like, lying to protect the truth. So they are, like, basically sacrificing themselves to look like the bad people. So then people... But then wouldn't that attract more people to them? I don't know. Like, if... Like... Wouldn't... Because, like, hearing they're bad, to me, made me more curious about them, you know? So I did research and all of it. And then I find out I am a blood related. Not related. I'm blood of them. I am them by blood. Not by marriage. Not by... I don't know, what else can there be? Marriage? Friendship? I don't know. I am them by blood. So how? I asked my brother that. That's how the conversation came up. Cause that's what it was. Because I said, oh, then how come I'm not a Northern Star? Because you're not ready. Well, when will I be ready? They know. Well, what? When? They know. They will come and get you when it's time. So I was like, okay, so is that why I've been feeling like there's, like, this huge thing coming? Like, I don't know. Maybe other people are feeling this too, but it just feels like there's something coming. There's just something, like, big coming. Like, I don't know. There's something big coming. And anyway, so I was like, so is that why I've been feeling that way? And then my brother said, maybe. I'm like, you can't do that. You gotta answer my questions here. And he is the one that planted the seeds in my head before. Like, he's the one that helped me become awake. Like, not self-aware awake, but I was awake. He helped me, like, understand why I had all these questions at 9 years old. And at 9 years old is when I became awakened. And he helped, as I got older and older, like, understanding it more. And then 2020, before COVID, So don't say it's because of COVID. Is when I became self-aware awake. But I went down that rabbit hole. You know, the one that everyone goes down with the children and all that. But like I said, is that a cover-up? Is it maybe you have to do, you know, but there's, I need to talk to my cousin Katie about this before I continue speaking. Because there's certain things I want to say, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say that yet public-wise. I should talk to my cousin and hear her thoughts as well. And then get downloads to help me understand it. But, like, the day went good, by the way. If you watched that video, you saw how I was crying and I was hurt, and like how I was like, I gotta make sure I wear my jewelry. And did I take the necklace off? Oh, nope. I left the necklace on. I took the jewelry off. Or the ring. Did I take the ring? Yeah, I took the ring and bracelets off, but I still have the necklace on. But I talked about how I have to wear those and then put crystals in my pocket and stuff. I didn't bring crystals in my pocket. But, yeah, the day went really good. I now know where I get my inappropriate talking from. My grandma. Which is funny. Because she's a Northern Star. Because her husband, Grandpa, was a 33. Just the highest level. And you guys, he died at 333. And on top of that, when he passed away, he did not want to have any oxygen or meds or anything. He wanted to pass away. So is that another sign too? Is that we're not supposed to, like, when we go, I don't believe in, like, actual, like, death. I think it's just, like, next level. But, is that mean, like, you know, they, like, if you're ready to go and they give you meds so it's not painful, is it supposed to be painful? Oh, shit, I don't know if that was a download, but, yeah, it does have to be painful. That makes sense, because that's how you transform. That's how you grow. That's how... Oh. That makes so much sense. So, why my whole life did I think I would go peacefully in my sleep? Because I guess that's not painful, but it still is. I don't know. But yeah, he passed. He did not want, he wanted to be gone before the people came to give him pain meds and, you know, put him in an ambulance or whatever they do when they take the body. He wanted to be gone before they did all that. And, yep, he left at 3:33. Exactly. So, if you don't believe in coincidence, here's some weird coincidence. He left at 3:33. He was a 33. I'm a 33. There was a prophecy about me. When we got a reading, they said that he was watching me. I don't know, but that's a lot of threes. And threes are supposed to be like the balance, the Holy Trinity. I don't know. All I'm saying is just really weird. That's I don't know. But some other things that match this whole thought process I've had, and me and my cousin have like talked about. It just turned, excuse me, it just said 3-3 on the timer thing. Some other stuff that we have talked about, which is weird when I brought it up to her that I know the truth now. One of those things we talked about popped up, and it was just like, wait, what? It was so out of the blue. Like, that was a post from 3 years ago. Yeah. And so the theory about that one, it's just showing that it's true. And then a thought that my cousin had about something is showing that it's true as well. Like, oh my gosh, I had so many things, so many questions I've had for years, since I was little, has been solved. And this whole time, they could have just told me he was a 33. You know what, though? Maybe, like, if I would have known when I was younger, it would have changed. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't allowed to know when I was younger. For, like, protection or something. I don't know. But I am really, I don't know if the word's curious. I really want to tap into both. Like, I want to find out, because I'm the type of person that I don't just believe what everyone says. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. So I would really like to experience both sides, so I can decide myself if they're both bad or both good or all of that, you know? I don't know how I go about that. As far as I know, there's no, like, secret things they'll do. I don't know. I mean, I guess there could be. I mean, I guess I could, like, one of the sides, the vampire stuff, I think that I'll have no issue bringing that up and asking about that. Like, where did it start? Why aren't any of us doing the things? Or, I don't know. Like, I can get those questions. And like I said, we have our own private book. That's what I'm calling it. We have our own private book. And now I guess maybe I'll get to be allowed to see what's inside it, because I've never been able to see what's inside it. Maybe I'll be allowed to see what's inside it now. I don't know. But I'm very curious about the history of that side and the history of it and stuff. Like, is it like what you hear in movies? Or is it something completely different? I mean, oh my gosh, it makes sense why I'm a night owl. It makes sense why if I'm outside too long, I start getting hives and itchy from the sun and heat. How I don't do good with heat. It's just, wow. Do you think that's why I like Mountain Dew? Like, why I'm addicted to it? I don't know. But that's my addiction. Like that's the only thing I literally struggle with, of not that need to stop. Like that's my, it's a bad addiction. It's not as bad as it used to be, but Yeah. Anyways, I'm just I could ask about that side. That's not a problem. But the other side, where the 33 is, I don't know how I bring up about asking about that. Because I'm not, like, real close with the men on that side. So, like, would they even, if I asked about it, would they even, like, tell me the truth? But aren't you not supposed to talk about what happens in the temples and stuff? Like, aren't you not supposed to talk about that? I don't know. Like, maybe I could ask. I've heard there's a special book. Maybe I could ask to read the book or borrow the book. Or I don't know. Maybe I could ask, what do you do? They can't tell me that. What are you in charge? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I could just literally bring up and be like, hey, I want to be a Northern Star. What do I do? Curiosity killed the cat. Because, yes, I'm curious. Like, I am. If you're coming when you think I'm ready, or you guys already have a plan, like, here, I'm just speaking it into the universe here, like, I'm ready. Come and show me. Come get me, or no, what was the, they'll come to you when it's time. It's time. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. You hear me? Come to me. Come to me. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. But yeah, I'm so curious. Like, do you think that's where, like, the vampire side, like, do you think that's, when I, it's like, like, I don't know. I'm pretending I'm talking to someone, I guess. Do you think that's where, like, people that have, like, these special magic abilities, like telekinesis and stuff like that, is because they fed into the cravings and stuff on that side? And, like, because, like, blood flowing through you gives you adrenaline rush. So getting an adrenaline rush makes the electrons in our brain go faster and connecting faster. And if they're connecting faster and stuff, then it's going to explode, and that's, like, going to make, like, powers, abilities, like, because it's going to be too much, so it's going to explode. But if you don't feed into it, and what does feed into it mean? What does that even mean? Like, feed into it. And can someone that is watching this, please, because my brother is like, he just keeps saying it, but he and I'm like, what does that even mean? I don't get it. I am the ending to a beginning. I'm 9, like path 9, completion. I've already been aware of that. I'm the shaman of the family. I've already been aware of that. I'm the one that holds all the karma for the generations, the ancestors and stuff from both sides of the family. I know that. So what does the ending to a beginning mean? My mind went straight to, like, the anti, But I don't have powers. And I wouldn't do things like that. And my brother's like, no, that's not what I mean. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like, the ending to a beginning. Like, isn't the next level is a masters. So, like, I don't understand. But I don't get to choose like everybody else does. Like, you already have your set plan, like soul contract. But you are able to, because God gives you free will, to break those soul contracts and do what you want. You'll eventually, no matter what, get back on that soul contract. It just might take longer to get to where you wanted to get to. I don't get that choice, according to my brother, because I'm an ending to a bloodline. So it's already planned out for me. I'm the ending to a beginning. The ending to a beginning. Ending to... my brain is not processing what it means. So I'm curious. But anyways, like I said, there's some more stuff, but I need to talk to my cousin first, and there are things I don't know if I should make a video and talk about. Because one, there are things that possibly shouldn't be told because they're protecting certain people if it's not talked about, or if people don't know, like they're like there's hiding going on, I guess you could say. And then there's also some more things that I don't know. Like, if I'm being watched, I need to not talk about it. That's what I gotta say. And according to multiple people, I am being watched. Have been since I was little. By both sides. And when I say both sides, like spirit and physical. The spirit ones, I've always known that. But physical, that part surprises me. So, like, right now as I'm talking, like, whoever's listening's listening and hearing everything, and they could be going, oh, we better not let that video upload, you know. Or they could be like, oh, we knew it, she's the one, you know. I don't know. It all sounds so egotistic. And see, that's my shadow side. The ego is your shadow side. And I get uncomfortable when I'm tapped into it. Why? I don't know. There's got to be some kind of like trauma that connects to it, of being like, when I did tap into it, I was told it was wrong or something, and that feeling I felt being tapped into it, was told that feeling's not good. So then when I start to feel that feeling, I get scared, uncomfortable. I don't know. But yeah, I just had to make a video because, like, I needed to get it out, and it is now out. And yeah, I cannot believe my grandpa was a 33 and my uncle is a 33. Like, that's got me mind blown. They say that's the highest. That's the highest. Like, wait, what? It's blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind. And, like, maybe I'm not supposed to be talking about this at all. Like, maybe I'm not supposed to be sharing this at all, but I am an open book, and I will share what I want. I just can't wait to tell this certain person I work with, because I told her that I've about something with the theory of this stuff, and my theory is correct. It's 100% correct. It's just it was the wrong side. I thought it was my dad's side, but it's my mom's side. My dad's side's the other thing, which I've heard stories again when I was a child, but not. You just don't believe that type of stuff when you're a child. Well, I guess some people do. I didn't. I just thought they were stories. But they weren't stories. They aren't stories. Oh my God. They aren't stories. Ah! Oh my gosh. They weren't stories. My nose itches. Someone's thinking about me. I got my baby. Baby. But I'm gonna relax and finish watching. I am watching The Residence. Well, there's 6 seasons. Holy poly. I'm on season 3. It's an older show. It's from, it's not that old show, actually. It's from 2022. Wait, what? The first season can't be from 2022. The 6th season has to have been on 2022. That's gotta be what it is. Anyways, so I'm watching that. I started watching it, and I'm kind of addicted. I love those type of, like, doctor type of shows, so, yeah. Oh, you know what I'm gonna watch? I'm gonna watch the new episode of Brilliance Minds. Brilliance Minds. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the new episode of that, and then I'm gonna watch more Resident. But Jayla just jumped down. But why'd you go in there? You hot? Huh? Is that why you went in there? I know. The air conditioning's covered. We can't turn it on. She's giving me hiccups. Or not hiccups, but, like, when you, like, how do you explain, like, if you have gastro troubles, you'll know what I mean, but, like, you, like, but you don't actually puke. Yeah, that's what I just did. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna listen. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna listen to that recording and decide if I should add it onto this video. First of all, I don't know if you'll be able to hear everything, because there was music playing. Oh, but wouldn't this, wait, then they'll probably get copyrighted. I don't know, but I think first I'm gonna do is listen to that video and see what you can even hear on it, and then I'm gonna watch Brilliance Minds episode 5, and then I'm gonna watch Residence, and then tomorrow is the 23rd, right? I don't have anything to do, so I'm probably gonna stay up late. Well, I always do. What are we talking about here? Stay up late. What are we talking about here? What I mean is I probably ain't going to go to bed at like 2 or 3 in the morning. That's what I mean. I'll probably end up staying even later. And I don't know if I'll watch Residence all the time. I might, because now I know this stuff. Maybe search the family name. See if I can find anything that shows connections in that, or like with that town, or maybe just look up my grandpa's name connected with the word and location. Yeah, or maybe maybe I could possibly find some like, seriously, I'm like so surprised that I did not. I saw pictures of Grandpa wearing those outfits too. How did I? But that was younger. I saw those pictures of him wearing those outfits when I wasn't self-aware awakened. I was awake, but I wasn't self-aware awake. And I totally forgot about the pictures. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I did see pictures of Grandpa in that outfit. That famous outfit that you see them wear. How did I? Oh my goodness. And one of my other theories I have, because the reason I thought it was my dad's side is because we have that special book that I said. It's a Bible special in our last name with stuff that I was not allowed to see yet. Why we have our own special private, I don't know. Well, now I do. Never mind. But yeah, I thought it was my dad's side. And then also like being German ancestors was another reason why I thought that. But they still could have been on being one of those, and they maybe took advantage of things, and that's why the vampire part started happening, because they took advantage. I don't know. I'm curious, because yeah, me and my dad have like, my real dad, we have like talked about those before, and we're curious if our ancestors were them. And now I know for sure they are on my mom's side. But my dad's side, it's still possible that they still could be, the ancestors still could have been them and they got kicked out. I don't know. But the vampire stuff, that is so cool. Some people are gonna listen to this and be like, yeah, they think they're vampires. Funny. Not that we think. We don't even do well, at least I don't think the family does anything with it. No one has like, everyone in the family has. You know what? I've never asked my cousins I've never paid attention to see if my cousins have these. Because it's me, my brother, my real dad, and my uncle that I've seen have these. You know what? I'm going to ask my cousin Katie. I'm going to ask her, do you have vampire teeth? Do your teeth like connect like vampires do? And I'm curious if I had, but I don't know how I would have a lot of it. Like, where would I get it? Like that's just too far. Like, and I don't even know what type of blood I am. So like, I gotta figure out that to even start with. I just had another download. of a memory. Something happened. And I remember after it happened, I was like, whoa, what the heck? What the heck? No, what the heck just happened? Like, whoa. And now, knowing this truth makes sense. Whoa. Not a story that I can post about the memory that happened. Not something I can post about, but it makes sense. It now is. Oh my God. So I'm sorry. My brain is getting overloaded. And I'm struggling to speak. Like, I keep zoning out. But it's not it's not zoning out. It's, what's the word? And I do this a lot. Like, I've done this my whole life. I always thought it was normal. And I guess other people do it. So, I mean, it is normal. But, like, what happens is my brain, like, shuts off physically. But it, like, taps into the spirit world, whatever you want to call it. But it taps into that side. And then I start, like my clairaudience, like, activates. And I, like, hear and see things. But I'm seeing things through the third eye, not my actual eyes. And I'm hearing things not through my ears. But if you have clairaudience, you know what I mean. Like, you hear it, but it's not. Yeah. I just farted. I'm keeping this in. I don't edit these videos. But yeah, so my brain is doing that. So, like I said, I am going to end this, upload it, title it, share it to Twitter or X. As it's uploading, listen to that one video, the recording. Actually, I should listen to the recording first to see if I should connect it with this or not. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do first. So I'm gonna end this, listen to the recording, decide if I'm going to connect it to this video, edit to connect to the video if I am, or if I'm not. Either way, after, upload it. As it's uploading, watch Brilliant Minds. It should be done uploading. Share it to X, because that's what I do, is share the videos to X. Sometimes I share them to Facebook. After shared to X, go and watch Residence and just literally chill for the rest of the evening night. Well, no, I gotta post one of my videos I made. Because it's Tuesday, so I gotta post for Wednesdays on TikTok and YouTube. yeah. My eyes look like they are like right here. They look like they're half closed, but like I'm seeing like perfectly clear. It's weird. It's so weird. Oh yeah, I noticed that the other day when I was doing the video. That's the ice machine, by the way. Look how pretty my eyes are. I love my eye color. This is gonna be code or hint, and then really I'm going. But out there to a certain person that has been trying to contact me, I am very aware. I've been seeing a lot of your accounts, and I still have you on Facebook, so if you are able to get on there, we can chat. Otherwise, I don't know. I just, yeah, I'm aware. And yeah, I miss you. And now I know the truth. You can come forward. Like, you don't have to, unless it's not you not having to, unless you are trying to, or unless you're not allowed to, I guess I could say. There's somewhere where I can help, like, get you out, I guess you could say. I don't know. I'm here. Like, we've chatted a lot in the dreams. So, like, if you want to, maybe we can meet up in a dream where the first time we met in the astral realm, or in the astral realm we can go where the first time we met physically. Just go somewhere that we've either go to where we met the first time in the astral realm, or to the first time in the physical world. Okay? Unless that's really difficult and you can't do that either. I don't know. I don't know your situation, I guess. But I'm aware that you have been trying to get a hold of me. And want you to know that you don't need to try to protect me anymore. Because now I know. And now it's just so crazy. It's so crazy. Katie knew. Katie freaking knew. We thought it was a theory. We thought it was a possibility. And she was the one that came up with it first. She was like, well, maybe it's because of this. And I was like, oh, maybe. And years later, it's like, I guess it can't be years later. It'd be a year later, I guess. It's come to truth. Or not truth, I guess. It's come to showing that it is real. I don't know. I'm so... My brain is so all over right now. Whoa. It's just like... Mia always knew too. Ooh. I should see if I can get a hold of her. I wonder if she's still on that site. Mia was the first person ever to know my full, deepest, darkest, curious thoughts. I don't know what you call them. She was the first person I ever told my full on, and she told me hers. And I'm curious. I would love to chat with her and like let her know what's up. Oh my goodness, the stuff oh my god. I don't go on that site anymore, so I don't even. And she hasn't been on X. So, like, I don't even know if she logs into that site anymore. But yeah, she hasn't been on X, so I don't know. Anyways. I'm getting cold. I got the goosebumps all of a sudden. Look at my legs. Look at the goosebumps all of a sudden. Here. Let me show you. You see it? The hairs are sticking up on my arms. You see? I don't know if you can see. I guess the camera doesn't really show justice. But it was just a little like, it's gone. Well, maybe. No, see, look at my legs. You see? Goosebumps? But, yeah. Oh, by the way, I did make a video. But, like, have you seen... I just had to check to see if my address was on it. No, but you probably figured that out. Have you seen these? Oh, that's backwards, isn't it? Anyways, they're the sour things that people on TikTok and, like, they put in their mouth and they're like... like, twitching. I didn't twitch. But they're not faking it. These things are the most sourest thing I've ever had in my entire life. I mean, there's probably stuff out there that's more sour, but I've never had anything so sour in my life. There's a video. It's called It Isn't Fake. Or it's not a fake. Yeah, it's not a fake. I tried one. I spit that thing out so dang quick. And then I retried. And I was able to keep it in my mouth, but it was difficult. And I said I'll try 2 at a time if someone wants me to, like if they comment or something. But yeah. Like these are probably gonna end up not be all eaten because, like, I don't know, that's a fun challenge because, like, seriously, they are so sour. They're called Barnett's Mega Sour Raspberry. And they're good. They're good. Once that sour is gone, they're delicious. It's like eating a ring pop or a baby bottle pop blue raspberry. But that sour part on it, like Warheads, when I was younger, they were really sour. They're not that sour anymore. But do you remember when you first tried one and you were like, whoa, these are triple that. These are, have you had a toxic waste? Okay, now you know how sour those are, right? Especially the lemon. These beat it. These are so sour. Like, yeah. Anyways, 111. I totally, went all over the place with this video. I'm feeling better because I got all of that vent out, but I can't wait to tell one of my staffs, the one that has the family member that used to be a Freemason. I can't wait to tell them because they think they're completely bad. But they also think aliens are demons. So, and their dad wasn't a high up. I said what the ginger was. She said that he was a level 1. So I don't know what they do on each level. But my grandpa was the highest level. And now that he's passed, my uncle is the highest level. It's so crazy. That's so crazy to me. It's so crazy. And my grandpa brought it. I can't say here because it's not here. He brought it to there. Where he and grandma live. So crazy. It's so crazy to me. This whole time I thought it was my dad's side. But it's my mom's side. I never, ever thought of it being my mom's side. It's my mom's side. It makes so much sense, too, why I struggle so freaking much for both sides. But I won't tap to the other side at all because I'm too scared. And not necessarily both sides are bad either. That's the thing. The other thing I remember too is there's good and bad angels. There's good and bad demons. There's good and bad humans. There's good and bad aliens. There's that's the thing we gotta all remember as well. So we can't just judge one completely thing when that thing could actually be good. But yeah. And then if you know my brother, he's not religious at all. He's agnostic. So the fact that he was telling me this stuff kind of blew my mind. But it wasn't just him telling me. It was both my parents. I meant my mom and my brother. My mom was shocked. She's like, wait, you didn't know Grandpa was... And I was like, your dad was... And she goes, yeah, and he brought him too. I was like, what? I've seen the ring. How did I not put that together? I've seen pictures in the outfit. I've seen the ring. I've seen the symbol in the fan. Oh my gosh. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? How did my brain not put that puzzle together? It's just like the freaking thing where I realized that I am a middle child and the youngest child. My brain did not process those two together. My brain did not process this together. That's, wow. And that's why his funeral was such a huge, huge deal as well. And why there were people dressed up that way there. This was before I was self-aware awake. I was awake. I heard of them. But that was about it. I've heard their name before. That was about it. I didn't know anything else about that. And wow. I don't even know if anyone's gonna watch this, and I really don't care, but I am freaking like excited. I'm sorry. I'm excited. I'm admitting it. I am excited. I'm excited about both sides. Both sides. Both sides. Okay. I really need to go. I'm done. I am gonna watch or listen to that recording and then, yeah. Okay. Bye. Peace.